In the spring of 1985, one special young man had his debut fight. Back then, no one knew that he was ought to become the most recognizable boxer in history, Mike Tyson. He broke into the ring, demolishing one opponent after another on his path. Youth, speed, and onslaught made the fights with his participation bright and spectacular. In this episode, we will show you the destructive power, the lightning speed, and the malicious aggression of the legendary Mike Tyson.
And down.
Mike Tyson versus Ricardo, Spain. The fourth fight in Mike Tyson's career took place on June 20th, 1985 at Resorts International, Atlantic City, New Jersey.
One win. Tyson. 3 loss.
After a series of 12 Tyson's unrequited strikes, Spain tried to find salvation in the clinch. In an instant, Mike hits the left hook and sends him to the ring deck. Leaning on the ropes, Ricardo rose to the score of 8. As soon as the referee gave the command to continue the fight, both boxers went on the attack. Both missed the target, but Mike Tyson was faster and immediately added a left hook to Spain's jaw. Ricardo's knees bent, which saved him from 2 more blows. The referee stops the bout. Mike Tyson versus Robert Collet. The 10th fight in Mike Tyson's career took place on October 25, 1985, at Atlantis Hotel, Atlantic City, New Jersey. The 8-round match as it began so immediately ended, all in the style of a young Mike Tyson. In the first round, Tyson crushed a high opponent at 37 seconds, taking it with a left hook. Mike Tyson versus Eddie Richardson. The 12th fight in the career of Mike Tyson took place on November 13, 1985 in Houston, Texas. There were a lot of spectators in the hall. Everyone got comfortable in anticipation of the next knockout, and he was as fast as a hook on Mike's left to Eddie's head. Mike Tyson versus David Jayco. The 16th fight in Mike Tyson's career took place on January 11, 1986, at the Plaza Convention Center, Albany, New York. As soon as Tyson tries to develop a new attack, Jayco again resorts to this technique and knits Mike, apparently hoping to tire him. After one of these twos, who had just passed into David's head, he found himself in a helpless state in the corner of the ring. The blow was not too strong, and David finds the strength to rise. Tyson, as in previous battles, immediately rushes to finish off the victim. Shaking the pendulum in front of a discouraged rival, he throws out another left side and puts David on the floor of the ring. Tyson himself probably tired of hitting so much, so he slowed down somewhat. Now he was aiming for one hit. Having missed a monstrous force with a left hook, he immediately hits the right cross in Jayco's head. David is back on the floor. The referee had no choice but to stop the fight due to the rule of 3 knockdowns. Mike Tyson versus William Jose. After 2 10-round battles against James Tillis and Mitch Green, Tyson denied skepticism that he is lacking stamina. True, it is worth noting that Jose was just scared and quickly got knocked out, but this does not detract from the effectiveness of Tyson's punches. After a clinch, Mike catches Jose on an oncoming right cross and tries to develop an attack by embarking on a powerful series. Purely, none of the blows passed, but from their number and the total pace, Jose falls on the flooring of the ring. He clearly was not eager to continue the fight and deliberately did not rise to the count of 10. The referee stopped the fight. Mike Tyson versus Lorenzo Boyd. The fight took place on July 11, 1986 in Swan Lake, New York. This fight was one of a series of fights that Tyson held in the summer of 1986, already on the outskirts of the battle for the championship title. Boyd, a normal, average boxer, could not show serious resistance and as a result was knocked out already in the second round. Entering close range, Boyd tries to escape through Tyson's defense, but to no avail. Mike himself, having waited a moment, inflicted a powerful uppercut, but the overshot missed. Tyson calmly walks up to him again and hits his crown right hook in the core and the right uppercut. Lorenzo falls on the ring floor. Mike Tyson versus Marvis Frazier. In July 1986, Mike met with the son of the famous Joe Frazier heavyweight champion, Marvis Frazier. The son of the great Joe was far from being as strong as his father, who was the coach and manager of his son. What he was counting on, exposing Marvis against Tyson, is not entirely clear. But when watching the battle, it seems that the young Frazier was hit by a truck. At the beginning of the first round, Mike cornered the opponent and made a right uppercut. Frazier was shocked. Tyson immediately carried out a series of strong blows. The enemy has fallen. The referee started the countdown, but seeing that Frazier was lying insensibly, he stopped counting. It was a hard knockout. Frazier came to his senses in a few minutes. Tyson took only 30 seconds to knock out Frazier. This fight was the shortest in the professional career of Iron Mike. Mike Tyson versus Alfonso Ratliff. The fight against Alfonso was the last for Mike before the fight for the champion title with Trevor Berbick. Tyson quickly figured out his rival, demonstrating the brilliant technique that distinguished him in his early years in a professional ring. After waiting for a moment, Mike dodges to the left and throws a powerful left hook into Ratliff's jaw. Alfonso falls on the ring floor. Climbing to his knee, he waits until the referee counts to 9 and gets up. Mike Tyson rushes to finish and shoots a series of 8 hits. Ratliff finds salvation in the clinch. After the referee rips the clinch, Tyson begins beating Ratliff near the ropes. Mike Tyson versus Pinklin Thomas. The battle took place on May 31st, 1987. At this point, Mike was the owner of the WBA and WBC belts. Thomas approached this match with a good track record and then went on a series of 3 victories in a row and was considered as a serious test for a 20-year-old champion. At the beginning of the match, it seemed so. Thomas managed to cope with the pressure of the Iron Mike for 5 rounds. However, already in the 6th 3-minute period, Tyson carried out a series of powerful uppercuts and hooks from both hands, some of which came right into the applicant's jaw. Thomas stumbled, and then after another left hook, fell onto the canvas. He did not have time to get up before the end of the score, and the referee stopped the match. It is worth saying that before the fight with Mike Tyson, Thomas was never even knocked down. Mike Tyson versus Tony Tubbs. The battle took place in the spring in March 1988. In this fight, Mike defended the title of absolute world champion in the heavyweight category. The fight did not last long. Already in the second round with just one, but a very powerful left hook. After such a devastating blow, Tubbs could not even rise when the judge counted to 10. Mike Tyson versus Frank Bruno. The time of this fight just coincided with a difficult period in his personal life and in the career of Iron Mike. As for the personal difficulties, he was in the process of divorcing his wife. In his career, litigation with promoters. Tyson had very little time to prepare for the upcoming battle, only a couple of weeks of full training. From the very first seconds of the battle, Mike carried out an effective attack, after which Bruno was on the canvas. It was a knockdown. Bruno managed to recover and continued to fight, sometimes showing good boxing. It all ended in the 5th round when Tyson struck a series of punches from which Bruno threw back to the ropes. It was there that Mike began continuously beating him and stopped only when the second threw a white towel into the ring. Mike Tyson versus Donovan Reddick. It was a very interesting and revealing battle. A hefty Canadian who, of course, was afraid of Tyson, but not to the point that he would immediately fall, like Henry Tillman or Alex Stewart. Most likely, Reddick was a hidden left-handed person, that is, a left-handed person standing in an ordinary left-handed stance. In general, a good, but a very limited boxer. All his technique came down to getting to his signature hit with the left. something between a hook and an uppercut, but he certainly had a blow. The fight proceeded with a bitter struggle, with some advantage of Tyson. In the 7th round, he hit the left jaw of Reddick with a left hook. Reddick staggered, and he leaned on the ropes. Mike Tyson rushed to finish off the opponent, but referee Richard Steele suddenly stopped the bout. TKO. The decision was very controversial. After the battle stopped in the ring, a brawl of 2 angles began. After the intervention of the security guard, the fight was stopped. Mike Tyson versus Buster Mathis Jr. The battle took place in December 1995. Mathis held the defense well and avoided Mike's punches well, but this did not last long. In the 3rd round, Tyson sent Buster Mathis to the floor with a right uppercut. Mathis did not have time to rise to score 10, and the referee recorded a knockout. Thank you for watching. Please press the like button and comment on the video, as well as subscribe to the channel in order not to miss new episodes about legends of the past.